A bit about my past, my present, and my future. My name is Brian Perry, and I'm originally from Las Vegas, Nevada. As you can see, I have a plate of Nevada, which tells a little bit about me. From the young age of 7 years old, living in Las Vegas, my parents were owners of a small retail company, and so I always was business-minded at a young age. And so, at a very young age, 7, I started my own company, my first company, mowing lawns. I walked my dad's lawnmower up and down the street, knocking on doors, making money. Eventually, by the time I was 17 years old, that company was making quite a substantial amount of money a week, about $3,000 a week I was making by the time I was 17. Mind you, still going to school, everything else. I used that money from that company and bought my first home before I was 18 years old. One thing led to another. I was enjoying life, making money, still have my lawn business. Bought some new equipment, not dad's anymore. A couple trailers, a couple good friends from school as my employees. And we made some good money, had some good times, started enjoying life. Did a little rock climbing and, started getting into things like that. And I decided I didn't want to mow lawns anymore. So I turned that lawn company and used the finances and trained some of my friends as well in high-rise. We started at Red Rock Canyon, which is a large cliff in Las Vegas, and we used rocks, going off rocks with ropes and belay devices and things like that. So we learned the equipment of high-rise. We started a high-rise company. In the first 3 months of that company, I made about $250,000. It was a pretty good company, a lot of fun, doing something I enjoyed. All my friends were pretty much their own boss. We just hung on the building on our own. And nobody answering you, telling you what to do. You just do your job and go with it. I had that company for about 10 years, and eventually lost a few accounts due to the economy crashing, things like that. And so I was reduced down to just myself and a few commercial buildings. I was still making decent money, just with that, working weekends, and that's about it. And I decided I had to reevaluate my life. So with that, my company went bankrupt, and so I started thinking, I'm going to move around, try to see what I can do, if I can make some more money somewhere else. I moved to California, got into home automation, made some good money there, but still wasn't quite enough. So eventually I ended up in Oregon. While in Oregon, I decided, reevaluating my life, I might need a little bit more education and things like that. So I took what I know, I began school, and I got a job doing high-rise. I was only going to school part-time, half-time, while working full-time. And that's where this comes in. This is an arm brace. I damaged my ulnar nerve while doing high-rise, thinking, I can do my high-rise, get my business degree, and start another company. I know that eventually I wouldn't be strong enough, or I'd get too old to be doing high-rise anymore, so I figured I'd have to learn something else. It made me realize that I needed to start something else and regenerate my focus. And so I did. I put my 100% of my focus into my education. This way I can open up opportunities for myself. So I won't be limited to the certain things that I've known to do in the past, and I can open up more doors for myself. Which brings me to the future. I feel like I have the world in my hands, The world is in the palm of my hands. And that's how I feel. I know in my future I will obtain my bachelor's degree because I am very focused and I am goal-oriented. And with that, the possibilities are endless. And I can say to everyone, with persistence and determination, for all of you, the possibilities are endless.